Pope Francis spoke out on many issues today addressing Congress, but the one that hit home here at this congregation were his comments about family. He said it's in danger. Tim Hortons customer service declined to talk to us today, but they're urging customers with outstanding gift cards to reach out to customer service. In 2 weeks, some Syracuse City workers can expect an increase in their paychecks. Now, some can expect an increase of about $6 and others $3. This after a decision was made here at Syracuse City Hall. Faculty and students here at Ithaca College have been urging President Rochon to step down from his position, but he sees this as the perfect opportunity to bring about change. The Haudenosaunee National Anthem was played as their flag was raised high here at Syracuse City Hall. Now both represent the anticipated start of the 2015 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. Carl Grogan has worked with Arc of Onondaga for about a year now. He works very closely with 5 people with developmental disabilities, and he says it's most rewarding.
You really look at the lens through their eyes, and you just view the world in such a different way, and it's nice.
While the experience is overwhelming, the pay is not, and is well below $15 an hour.
Work is one thing, but a living wage is another. You know, we're struggling.
Keith Gill, another person who works for the disabled, feels the exact same way.
We know that we come into this job not getting rich. You know, it's not something you're going to get rich at. We do it for the love of it, but we still want to be appreciated. And, you know, we want to make what we're worth.
Some ARC employers are concerned they're going to lose good workers to other jobs offering them more money when the state's minimum wage hike goes through. That's why they're asking the state for an increase in their wages, too. The employees that are working with people with developmental disabilities are just asking the state for the same opportunities that were given to fast food workers.
We support everybody having a living wage, but certainly people with such complex and important jobs as caring for other people and having the responsibility for their safety has to come towards the top of the priority list.
Well, the money matters. For Carl, it's those 5 faces that keeps him going every single day.
If I'd run away from it to get another job, there would be a part of me that would be empty.
Reporting in Syracuse, I'm Justine Marschner. It's quiet on Clayton Avenue in Cortland today, but just 2 years ago, this is what the street looked like. With Saturday's Cortica game approaching, this is the type of behavior both school officials, police, and students hope they never have to see again.
You're constantly dodging, like beer cans being thrown in the air, pieces of chairs being thrown. Like, I know one of my friends got hit in the head and had to go to the hospital and get 8 staples in her head.
I'm standing here on Clayton Avenue where just 2 years ago riots took place on this very street. Now police plan on having a heavy presence this year to make sure nothing gets out of hand.
The weekend is known as a party weekend, and we get a lot of visitors that come into town, and that's usually where the problems begin.
To combat the destructive behavior, police are beefing up patrols and calling in extra resources, including the Sheriff's Department and state police. Cortland police are also going door to door to remind students to be safe, and the college is offering non-alcoholic events on game day.
We're trying to promote this great game, this great tradition, and at the same time dismissing this idea that it's only a party.
To avoid a repeat of this. For now, reporting in Cortland, I'm Justine Marschner. Inside the hospital today, I saw signs in all the bathrooms warning patients not to drink the water. Ice and water bottles being delivered throughout the hospital, and water fountains that have been completely shut off. After more than a week of waiting and uncertainty, last night St. Joseph's Hospital received results from the New York State Department of Health confirming 2 patient sinks and 1 ice machine have tested positive for Legionella bacteria. These tests were ordered by the state after 3 patients were diagnosed with Legionella pneumonia in late September and early October. Following 3 positive cases, St. Joseph's began implementing restrictions throughout the hospital.
We brought in bottled water. We put 1,000 filters on faucets to make sure that no bacteria could get through. Pulled our ice machines and scrubbed them and have added filters to them as well.
The safety precautions have now been in place for 2 weeks with warnings to patients, visitors, and staff throughout St. Joseph's. Don't drink the water. Because of these ongoing precautions, hospital officials say they are confident their patients are safe.
This is a very safe environment. It's an environment that I would be comfortable with any member of my family coming to, whether it be to deliver a baby or to have surgery.
With no new cases of Legionnaire's disease in the past 3 weeks and strict water policies in place, officials believe the risk of contracting Legionella, typically only hazardous to a small group of people, has been mitigated.
This is not a communicable disease in that you can't spread it to another person. They have to ingest that infected water, choke on that water, or aspirate that water in order to get exposed.
After speaking with hospital officials today, they said they will continue periodic testing and that restrictions will only be lifted once 2 more rounds of testing come back normal. For now, reporting in Syracuse, I'm Justine Marschner.